Hey there, how's it going today? I am officially in wintertime fishing mode. I've got 3 layers on today. It is a nice sunny day. It was a little overcast earlier, but now it's nice and sunny. I'm out here at a local lake. If you've watched the channel before, you know this is not one of my favorite spots, but I've got the new Kastking Valiant Eagle II out here. We're going to do some cast tests, some different lures, and I'm also trying out the Fishhawk spinner. Sort of surprised how big it is. It's about 5.5, almost 6 grams. So we're going to see if we can find any trout or bass out here, and for the most part it's just about testing out the Valiant Eagle II. A little windy today too. Let's see how this goes. I've got the brakes set. Where do I have the brakes set? Because it's supposedly overbraked, I've got them set on 4. And you know, honestly, for first cast, that wasn't too bad. The Fishhawk spinner, this big Colorado blade, I was sort of expecting it to be a little bit more of a thump. So let's turn it down to 3, tighten up the spool a little bit. Let's turn down to 2. I think that's 2. That's halves. So now I'm at 2.5. Starting to get out there pretty well. Again, this is a 5.5 or so gram lure, like 3/16 of an ounce, I think. Maybe it's 3/8, 3/16. I don't know. Americans struggle with the metric system, right? Rod feels nice. Let's take it down to 2 on the brakes. Not really much of a noticeable difference there. So honestly, so far, I'm just going to turn down the min. So far between 1 and 4, or 1 and 3, 4 definitely, you could feel it, but let's see what minimum does. No thumb, no problem. And again, it went pretty much the same distance no matter where I had the brakes set from 3 to 0. So yeah. Valiant Eagle II, 0 brakes, inline spinner, no problem. Huh. That's fine. I just went to go let the line down, and I had a backlash there. So that is a little weird for it to backlash then. So this is as I've said before, a nice highly pressured area. There's a couple guys fishing to my left. There's already another guy just showed up here. We'll throw the spinner a few more times. And actually I'll see if I can get a quick estimation on distance maybe. Okay, so that's with 0 brakes. 0 thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36. Now I had a hit there, so let's try that again. I think it was 36 or 37, I lost track. Okay, let's get that tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 turns with an inline spinner. So it's around 29.5, 29.8 inches per turn. If you round that up to 30, it's almost 1,200. This guy's got the right stuff. He just sat down. That's the way to start out, man. Okay, so far the only thing that I've seen is when I go to, if I just go to let it free spool, it seems to want to overrun pretty quick. But other than that, it seems to work pretty well. So let's try a little bit lighter lure. Okay, now this is one of the Jerry suspending lures, suspending minnows. I think it's not much of a suspender, is it? It's more of a slow sink. I think it is right around 3 grams, maybe 4 grams, probably 4 grams. See, on 0 brakes, I'm getting this a little bit of a weird overrun just when I pull a little bit of line out, but it's not. So let's see if we throw the brakes up a little bit, just a hair. Still got a little bit of overrun. Ooh, I tell you what, you can feel the action of this lure. Definitely has a nice twitch to it. I'm sort of into the wind a little bit here. That's pretty nice for a light minnow lure on a windy day. I think the only thing about this lure is it, whether it was supposed to be a suspending or a slow sinking, I don't recall, but it's more of just a sinking. Maybe shows how nice that Euro tackle jerkbait is. Let's see how far that went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. So it's basically 25 turns. And it was kind of into the wind a little bit, so let's see what this one does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 26. I'll tell you what though, the retrieves feels really good. Now this is a bit of a windy day. See if I can get that on there just a little bit better. Basically what I have here is the horsefly from eel fishing on probably like a 1/64 ounce jig. It weighs like 1.1 ounces. Okay, so now that light with 0 brakes, big problem. But it came out. Nope, not yet. It's coming out. It's one of the times when the wind actually helps you. Okay, so that really blew up. So we're going to turn this up to about 4. Yeah, see, it's just going to the left now. Okay, let's see what we got now. Not much. Yep, we blew up a little bit. So I'm thinking so far, this rod is rated down to 0.6 grams, I think. So I do think with, at least with a decent spool of braid on here, that you know, maybe casting 1 gram is not going to be really practical, which is fine. Yeah, see, I'm getting overruns. It just can't, it doesn't seem like it can handle that really light weight. Okay, we're going to try one more lure here. So what I've got here is the Euro tackle. I think they call it a live spoon. Haven't thrown it yet. This is definitely one of the places that I was thinking about throwing it. So, and granted, it's the spoon shape, so it's going to fly real nice. But I tell you what, it doesn't stay down very well. So this might be just like a really slow retrieve. Kind of feels like it's always windy at this lake. That thing just wants to really come to the surface. Maybe I'll let it sink. Okay, looks like it's starting to get pretty busy here. Another guy showing up. Yeah, there we go. There's the first fish on this setup. Feels like a trout. Feels pretty good. Oh, look at that. It's a brown trout. That's a surprise. It's a brown trout. Looky there. I didn't think they put any browns in here, but I guess they did. He was not getting off either. There we go. First fish of December. Nice little brown trout. Come here, buddy. Okay, let's do one more quick test on this. Looks like about the same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So that's 32 turns. So somewhere around 900 inches, however many feet that is. Hey, so that'll be the end of the test of the Valiant Eagle II, but it did really well. I can't complain. Caught something here on the live spoon from Euro Tackle, nice little brown trout, and the Obsession trout rod, very nice. So we'll keep fishing this through the rest of the season. Doesn't handle real light weights real well. I am running Power Pro braid on here, 8-pound. So maybe that's part of it. It does feel a little bit thicker than most of the other braids that I use, but everything else casts really well. So hey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.